Hi, it's Chris Crocker in the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Center on a warm Tuesday. I'm ready to put my sleeveless dresses away for the season. Normally, they're already packed away, but it keeps being 80 degrees for highs in Spokane. So unusual, and it's going to keep on going. Here are 4 things to know about your weather. Now, the mornings, that's another story. Happened to get up a little earlier than usual this morning. 9 with the dogs, and it was crisp this morning. It definitely feels like fall in the mornings, but then warming up nicely during the day. That trend is going to continue. Above average temperatures, we're talking at least 15 degrees above average. Keeping an eye on the air quality. We've got a few trouble spots in the Cascades. We still have some fires burning there, and that is sending smoke into the atmosphere, but it's kind of trapped right there along the east slopes of the Cascades, but it may filter slowly east and could be impacting our air quality later in the week. We've been going back and forth between moderate and good air quality in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, and that will continue to be the case. I don't think we're going to have any big problems coming. Meanwhile, our high today, 80 degrees. 65 is our average high. Nowhere near a record. 87, our record set back in 1943. 6:23, our sunset time these days. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. Nothing on the radar, but we do have some clouds that are going to be moving through tonight. Our ridge of high pressure has flattened just enough to allow a few clouds to drift through. That's all the excitement in our weather, because otherwise that ridge of high pressure is holding tough over the inland northwest for Wednesday. Here's Wednesday about noon. It's going to keep on going, amplifying a bit for Thursday. Thursday may be the warmest day of our forecast, but that ridge of high pressure is going to stay with us in some form right on through the weekend and potentially into early next week. Meanwhile, overnight lows tonight, as I mentioned, above average, but still crisp, 40s and 50s. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the 80s in most locations, only a few 70s on the map. Bonners Ferry, Sandpoint, Kellogg, but just barely. In your 7-day forecast, we do cool down a little bit for Friday and Saturday and Sunday, but those readings are more than 10 degrees above average. Early next week, getting closer to average on Tuesday, and there's a little bit of disagreement in our long-term models in terms of possible precipitation early next week. I'm leaning toward the persistence forecast of keeping with this dry, warm weather. Then longer range forecasts show a more significant weather pattern change at the end of the month, which is strange to be talking about on October 4th. But, looking for love to put a big end to the fire season, and we need a significant change in our weather pattern to do that. Get that Aleutian low going, get some systems in, bring some precipitation, meaningful precipitation. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I sure do appreciate you, and I'll be here tomorrow, maybe with some more insight into what's going on the middle of next week, but count on more sunny, warm weather in the short term.